Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. So, I'm standing in a different place than where you would probably expect me. And this is the middle of a dried lake, and I found a stone altar. Why? Well, basically just doing a run to gather some more crafting equipment. Because the master crafters are hungry. Before we do the stone altar, I actually want to show you a bit. Resistances have been maximized. Life is now 1100, energy shield is close to 400, and that's due to me finding a new hat for myself and mastercrafting it. And this one, the boots, they've also been updated a bit. So I got a whole bunch more defensive properties, got a bit more energy shield, chance to fade is now 46%, and resistances have been maxed. This is still the old one. But slowly and steadily I'm improving my gear. So let's do this. These are tier 2 talismans. So they should summon a tier 3 wielding talisman boss. So this is gonna get interesting. Oh, also, yeah, I should actually put some conversion traps down just to keep things safe. So here goes. Great web mother. That's interesting. Hello. Yes, there you are. Okay. We got a long-tooth talisman out of this. So what's a long-tooth talisman do? 6% additional physical damage reduction. That's pretty cool. If you're building a tank, this is pretty nice. Also, this is not a bad next tier of item. Golden mask. Huge boost to evasion rating and energy shield. Oh, I'm very happy with what I got. So, fighting the Great Web Mother was an interesting thing to do. But all interesting things must end, so for now let's actually continue with the main part of this episode. And that is the dreams. So I decided to go for Calm's dream first. For the simple fact that in the past this has been slightly easier to do for caster types than the Reso levels, because the Reso levels are very narrow corridors. The entire level is, and here you do have just open areas. Especially an area this rich in fire damage. I'm very happy to have my resistances maxed out now. Oh look, it's another stone circle. We got a whole bunch of tier 1 amulets. So we can definitely do this one more time. Okay. So. Yo, stop being so annoying. Okay, these things that really like to move around, trying to hit them with Essence Drain is a challenge. Okay, let's portal up and grab some talismans. So this is a third tier talisman that we should put just in the bottom down here. This is a tier 2. But maybe I should clean up a little bit with items I picked up. Nothing too interesting, just get rid of it. In the end, it's all about crafting materials. Once you start master crafting your items, you really burn through the orbs of alteration and the orbs of transmutation, so you can never ever have enough of those. Well, maybe if you got like hundreds, but especially in the beginning, just pick all of them up and never ever feel like you have enough. So just pick the ones that have the most. So there's 5 different ones. 4 blue, 1 yellow. Let's see how this will turn out. Oh, before I forget. Conversion. Traps. And go summon. Ooh, Roas. And bears. And there's a yellow guarding them. Very dead yellow. We got a blue reward. Not a yellow. Okay, so what's the Radiating Split Nude Talisman of Rage? 4% chance to freeze, shock and ignite. We already have one of these. That's too bad. Now we got 2 of these tier 2 amulets. The bonuses, extra crit and extra energy shield is not too bad. Okay, let's move on. Let's see if we can at least get to the waypoint of this episode. Can't actually do anything unless the boss is dead, so let's make sure that the boss is dead. Okay. And then we head over this way. Ooh, they're lining up. Oh, this is so convenient. I was gonna say this is convenient. Something is too good to be true. Maybe they're really trying to kill you. Ah, it's the torch oak. Those things are tricky. And very good. Let's give our golem some new life. So due to the new boots and the new hat, I gained a couple of new sockets, so I rearranged some items, and as a result the golem now has a couple of extra things attached to it. So there's a void manipulation, so he does more damage. There's controlled destruction, so he doesn't crit but he does more damage. And for the last slot I've attached Culling Strike. So anytime he hits an enemy that has 10% or less life remaining, that enemy just dies. It's a killing blow against those enemies with low life. I'm not entirely convinced about it just yet. But it is one of the things that I was considering, so it's nice to just try it out. Another thing I'm considering is lesser multiple projectiles. I just picked up something that I'm not going to use, so it doesn't really matter. Since he does this wave attack, I'm wondering if it counts as a projectile. Then lesser multiple projectiles will actually cause him to shoot more of those things, which might be interesting. I don't think there is a chaos penetration. That would have been a perfect support gem to add. I mean, there is of course the fire, cold and lightning penetration, but I don't think there's one for chaos. And again, I haven't seen the gems of the support gems for those other elements yet. So it might be that all of them are still somewhere in the future. it would be nice to just have chaos penetration, because then we do even more damage and we can basically ignore chaos resistance and everybody else just takes extra damage. Break rip a talisman. Let's pick it up before someone else wants it. Alright, and somewhere along the lines I should still pick up an Abyssal Cry and see if I can get myself the strength to use it. I haven't really bothered because of the strength requirement so far. So I think that's going to be very fun as well. Because then, currently if there's a lot of enemies around, you just contagion them, you shoot an essence drain on one, and then basically the damage from that one essence drain will just scatter the moment you kill something. With an Abyssal Cry, you can actually weaponize the enemies themselves. So if there are multiple enemies closely together, you gain more advantages. Let's see, so managed to complete Hexmaster and we got started on this bit. So now we got Written in Blood, extra life, extra energy shield and extra strength. Which is nice. Being added together, this is over 1600 points of life slash energy shield. Which, in my view on things, is quite a bit. It's more than I usually have around this time in the game. Yeah, have some chaos. Yes. And you guys have some chaos as well. And we identify this box. Let's see, guarded by 3 packs of monsters, guarded by 3 rares, and plus 2 chest levels. So this is level 37 area, I'm level 39. So all the items are going to be exactly on a level for me. Let's put some traps down, hide items, hit it, and warp out. And we contagion everything, and we just light the fuse. Shadow Axe, that's way too big. So nothing really that stands out. Too bad. Casting Golem. Just to replenish its life. Come on, I can go. Where are you? I can't spawn. Ah, there. Not moving. Here. Have some with her. Okay, bye bye. Aren't they cute? Just before they die. Big blue glowy eyes. Now that skill points wise, I've got a nice number of survivability things already added. I mean, I need one more point to spend on the passive tree, and then I've got that entire wheel with life and energy shield maxed. So after that, I think I'll have a look at where exactly there are some items or some passives that boost skill radius. So I really would like to boost the radius of contagion. I think that's gonna be a pretty epic change. And I think it's gonna make this build even more lethal, because contagion is basically what spreads everything. And if the range of contagion goes up, that has some pretty interesting implications in just how viral all the damage is going to become. field leveler. Okay, another stone altar. Well, we can accommodate that. Let's quickly jump to town, pick up some more amulets. Oh, first sell stuff. Giant mana flask. Anything interesting? Freezing chill. This one is dedicated to shock. Yeah, whatever. Don't really care. This seems like a next tier. Not too bad, but I can find better at some point. Like this. It's only 3 sockets rather than 4. And if I'm gonna be picky, I might as well be really picky, right? There are some elemental resistances on here, well, a decent amount of gold at least. Life is a bit on the low end. It will prevent me from adding it with mastercrafting, but there's also no boost to evasion and energy shield, which I will probably want to do with mastercrafting as well. So it's okay, but it's not better than what I got, so let's skip it. This one, yeah, doesn't really boost a lot. It boosts fire, adds a small amount of fire damage to spells. Again, not really my cup of tea here.
Go.
Let's see, this is a tier 1. This is a tier 2. Ah, actually different ones. Cool. Of the tier 2 ones. So we have one of these square ones. Let's see, one more of these. And then we just do some random other things. 3 blue, 2 white. Let's see what we get from it. Conversion traps. Summon. Okay. I think there's only one boss remaining. Hexlaw. What do you do? Increases global critical strike chance. With a name like that, Hexclaw, you would expect it to do something with curses. I think this is a missed opportunity. Let's see. There is a Triskeriaki. Something is trying to kill me, and I don't want to let it happen. They had something purple on them. Shared boon. Ah, so they have a lot of those things. I think it's a Triskeriaki, wasn't that a Rakango? Yeah, you. Jeez. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, currently have my heart pounding like crazy. That was a very, very close call. Actually, I'm happy this happened. It's a good reminder that I should not get overconfident. It's always good to get reminded to not get overconfident. So this Triskeriaki, it's doing a lot of damage, which I also just want to get out of range. Maybe I should just put some conversion traps down, just to get some confusion in the ranks here, while I assassinate the boss. Okay, you can say what you want, but they do look pretty with all the blue stuff. have a friendly conversion totem. Getting out. Hey, hello there. Getting out, getting out, getting out. Oh, also, Chaos Golem. It really does help. Okay, and we killed it. Now all we have to deal with is regular Rakangos. Annoying kids. They disappear underground. Hey, wow. I was expecting the highlight of this episode might be the fight with King Calm, if we actually made it there. I wasn't expecting the fight with the Triskeriaki to be this freaking exciting. But as always, it's a good reminder. The moment you get overconfident is the moment where you die in this game. Or nearly die. Haven't died yet. Don't plan to die. But I know I will be double checking the wiki to see what kind of damage types Triskeriaki does. Is he that heavy into fire damage? Or physical damage, I mean? Or is it even chaos damage? It might be my element, quote unquote, but I have zero resistance against it, so that might be why it just feels so painful. If I can't resist it, it hurts 4 times as much as regular elemental damage. And we have reached the waypoint, so this is a very nice point to call it an end. So, we're still alive. That's very, very fortunate. So next episode will be the hunt for King Calm and the fight with King Calm. And if previous episodes or previous playthroughs have been a decent indication, I will have enough time to complete the entire Daresso stronghold plus fight Daresso himself as well in the same episode. So next episode most likely is going to be a double boss fight episode, after which we go into the belly of the beast. So thank you very, very much for watching, and hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.